The phenomenon continues, with over 5,000 people turning out for Bardot's first public appearance.
What disgusts me the most about the television show is that it is a thinly guised money-making attempt.
And Katie and Sally give as good as they get.
Don't you work hard to get your dollars in the bank, just the same as anyone else?
The girls are up in the air, in more ways than one.
Oh, I'm so proud of you guys.
Not bad, not bad.
We didn't know until 10:30.
Bardot have moved into the Australian record books.
Tiring. No worries.
Their first single, Poison, has debuted at #1 on the national music chart. Bardot is the only Australian act to have achieved this with their first single.
Well done, you should be so proud, man.
My mum's so happy.
#1 in the country by miles. There you go.
We are very excited.
Come on. We're number
We've
one.
always wanted a #1 hit single. When thing happens quickly. Adelaide!
To say this is sweet is an understatement.
Between busy publicity commitments, Sally's family have arranged a welcome home barbecue for all the girls, Greek style.
There are 60 people here, all relatives and very close friends. And we just make a little barbecue.
Look at them all. It's like a wedding.
Hey, sit down. Oh, I love you, baby.
Oh, thank you. Nice to meet you all. These are all my cousins. Everywhere else. You gotta tell you. What's Buzz? What's Buzz? Sí, Calais, la piselosa, sexy camera. Hello. This is my grandma.
There's a big octopus. Ready?
That's a big one.
That's what you get for after.
This is my brother-in-law Nick, and this is his house, and he's prepared all this for today. So I want to thank you. Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, that's right.
He's scared of cameras. Now you can go, Nick.
Just sing a song for us. Come on, girls.
Some people say that I'm hard to tame. They know that trouble is my middle name. Too dangerous, what you want from me? There's chemistry in my body. I've got you scared.
They're in the back on the left.
It's amazing because it's like my whole family, so it's uncles and aunties and cousins, and I haven't seen them since this has all happened, so it's overwhelming. It's great.
Thank you very much.
Fish there. Plenty of food. You have to eat. Come on.
And you thought I had a loud voice. He's so happy that we're here, and it's just a shame that we can't spend some more quality time with my family, but I suppose next time I'm here, hopefully I will.
Hey! Yeah. Look at that. Did I got it right or not? We're going to cut him a cake.
Don't touch the bottom.
Very proud. All my family, my relatives are proud of Sally, and the whole Adelaide's proud of Sally.
Amidst all the praise, not everyone is bursting with pride.
This song will go to #1. Their album will go to #1. Is it good? No, it's not. You can't claim that you're a band or producing anything when all you do is you win a competition and then you sell 1 billion records off the publicity that it derives. Problem is with what is happening to the public, and it's the way they're going along with this rubbish. I've never had a problem with the girls themselves. I mean, they're just doing a job, you know. But, you know, they believe in it, though, so that's enough to have a problem.
Good morning.
Dreams do come true for people who work for them, not for people who are given them on a plate. There are 1 million people out there who are working off, trying to get their dreams to come true. And they won a competition. That's what they did. They won a competition.
We said we're not real artists because we don't play every instrument and haven't been around for 10 years altogether.
And we haven't been struggling for decades upon decades. But we will be, and that's what counts. In fact, we will be struggling at least for the next 45 minutes, and that counts for something.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Just come sit down on the seat over here.
Crossing the floor for the time being. The
We'll get some headphones for this.
Fine, mild and partly cloudy with light southerly winds.
Next, Mark Hine will be stepping into my seat and chatting to Sally and Katie from the Popstars. Thanks, girls.
Thanks.
Move on in.
Hey. Ah, dear. Oh, here we go. 96.1, there is Bardot with Poison. Well, we're still in the studio with Katie and Sally. Hello.
Hello. And I have to say, Mark, that aftershave smells amazing.
You ain't going to get around me that way. It ain't going to work. Let me first of all say, I suppose, what disgusts me the most about the television show is that it is a thinly guised money-making attempt. I mean, that's basically it. The TV station is making the money out of the ratings. The record company is making the money out of the record sales. How can we seriously take the Popstars, or Bardot, I should say, as a credible musical act when we know that it is so geared towards making cash?
Well, isn't any hard work deserving of cash at the end of the day? Don't you work hard to get your dollars in the bank just the same as anyone else?
Absolutely. But the difference is that I want to create something that is good for the world. The cash doesn't come before that. I would be doing this in a room by myself if I could. The thing that I find with the whole Popstars thing, and I have been against it, is that the cash comes first. We want to make a processed band. We want to make as much money as we can.
That's not true at all. I mean, I know as a young kid, listening to music inspired me and helped me through so many different times. And that's what we're about. We're about the music. And that's where Bardot steps in after Popstars. I mean, definitely the show has actually launched us, which is great. But it's about the music at the end of the day. And we're telling a story. We're helping people out there. So we're helping them out just as much as you are on radio.
You got to admit, though, you like the limelight. You like the purely aesthetic.
We wouldn't be here if we didn't.
That's like you. You're on the show today because you're getting publicity.
You're not enjoying the attention you're having with this film crew in the studio this morning?
First of all, I enjoy attacking parts of the society that I think are incorrect and wrong, which I think
that's
Popstars
fine.
are.
And you can have your own opinion. That's fine.
That's right. But the problem with you girls is that you've done it purely because you love the whole fame thing.
No, it's not.
It's because we enjoy music.
Because we're doing what we do and what we love and what we've strived for and all worked so hard for like majority of our lives to get where we are today.
What exceptional things have you two done to warrant this fame?
Well, I think one of the first exceptional things we managed to do was to make it through an auditioning process that involved collectively going around in Australia. When's the last time you jumped up on stage, Mark? I'd love to see your rendition of Celine Dion now.
I could go through this whole building now and take 5 different girls and get them up to the quality standard that you are.
Well, that's
so not true.
But I don't think it's true. I mean, we've seen a number of acts that have gone through, up until the stage of history and attempted to do the same thing. We've auditioned from 3,000 girls around the country. If you're asserting that you could get 5 people in the studio now and come up with a mega band, I challenge you to do it.
So now that's what you're calling yourself, a mega band?
No. We're a band that's become very famous. We've had a launching pad TV series. We're fortunate enough that we are now well known across Australia, and it certainly gives us a lot better opportunity of getting out there and promoting our music.
What's the harm in that?
Exactly.
Katie, Sally, look. I've got to go to a commercial break. Thank you so much.
Thanks
for having us.
I'm going to leave. I won't be joining you back to say goodbye. See you later.
Ow!
That was brilliant. Well done. Well done. That was really good.
Are we saying
Well, we're going to a commercial break, and we'll come out with empty rooms.
Sorry, can I just say you guys did very well?
You did so well.
I'm sorry, you did fantastic. I was sitting up there, I was applauding, I was going,
That's
yes.
great. Yeah.
That's
you
great.
really did really well.
I don't want to talk about it.
Joel, or is it your part?
This basically has trained you to answer any criticism because you don't have an answer for everything. It just comes down to personal opinion when it comes down to it.
Exactly.
Mark has different likes to other people, and he's just got to be accepting that people do like your music. It's such an arrogant.
Yes, Bardot will be performing at Centre Court level 2.
Yes, Bardot will be performing at Centre Stage today, level 2.
It's Bardot's first in-store performance and a chance to meet the people that have made them number one.
It's about 11:15, well over 2 hours away from the event, and this is certainly shaping up to be another very big event for us. There's been a commitment made that every person waiting here who has purchased a CD will have the opportunity to meet the girls and have every CD signed.
We got here at 7, we left Central Coast at 4 o'clock this morning.
Oh, it was horrible. Sitting on the train. We were going to camp out, but my mum wouldn't let me. She said, you know, Parramatta be scared, so...
You're obviously big fans.
Yeah!
They've auditioned like the whole of Australia and they're in the top 5, so they are the best.
I was too young to audition, so I just followed them.
Don't you treat me bad, don't you make me sad. Our love can be deep as the ocean.
2 hours to go, and already an estimated 3,500 fans have turned up to see the 5 girls from Bardot.
The girls will arrive about 12 o'clock. At 1 o'clock they go out onto the stage. Leading up to 1 o'clock there's going to be a fair bit of excitement and tension out there, and that's where we need to be on the ball. 12 is really starting to fill up, not only here but also up on the upper levels. It's really starting to build up now. And from my experience, this is certainly one of the biggest build-ups we've had to such an event.
You're just one kiss, I will blow your mind. No desperation.
It's about 10 past 12. I think the girls are going to get totally freaked out when they see this. Belinda in particular is still in denial that any of this is possible.
Keep moving. Let's do it. I'm busting.
Very well.
My God, what a turnout. We were hoping that it would be this big. They're finally going to meet the public for the first time, so it's great. It's a good day.
Nervous yet?
No, because I haven't seen them yet.
I reckon there's probably, at the moment, 3,000 or 4,000.
I'm really excited today. She's lying, she's nervous. All those out there who thought Belinda was honest, she's lying.
My tummy's going like this.
Sounds stressful.
Well, if your hair looked like this, you'd be stressing too.
Like what? Like what?
Like a mop.
That's why we're going to move to the back of the tree. That's all. And Sally, there's a lot of concrete between the transmitter and here. Is everyone right to go to the wet tree?
Let's do a photo before we go.
Michael, this is a problem.
Do you guys have a favourite?
Everyone else is cutting in and out. Yep. Can anyone who doesn't need to be in here get out so we can spread? Okay. Like, is that all right? Yeah.
You better stop, better run. Too dangerous, what you want from me. It's cutting out.
Don't make me for the time. You know I won't be kind.
The reception from the girls' microphones to the sound desk is causing a big problem.
Don't you make me sad.
They're too far away from the stage to receive a clear signal.
It's not working in the back here, Mike.
But it should work when we get out there, right? I can hear Sally and myself, but I need a little bit more of myself and I can't hear anyone else. It's weird.
What was that? I can't hear anything.
We're moving to the corridor. I'm going to take in there, was I? The reception will be better in the corridor.
I've got no idea.
So if this happens, right, out there, is it best to just rip the ears out totally?
You shouldn't rip the ears out because there's no monitors on stage. So what we should do is just move out there to the end of the corridor. We've got better reception there.
Okay, it's got to go.
The problems with sound reception are causing the girls to run late. Temperatures are rising everywhere.
There hasn't been enough time allowed for sound check, and we're having real problems with the girls' monitors, making sure they can hear themselves. It's an issue because the crowd's been waiting all morning, and we can't go on unless the girls' ears are done properly.
It's scary, you stuck around.
I can't sing a lead if I can't hear the music.
You take me higher than I've ever been before. I'm gonna hold my head high this time around. You're taking me higher than ever.
The turnout's phenomenal. They've estimated there's 5,000 people here, which is just beyond comprehension when you think that not so many months ago everybody was just doing what they're normally doing, and today you've got pandemonium at Westfield's Parramatta.
If you need the change, don't be afraid to let me know about it. just point to them collectively and sort of signal up or down.
Sound problems are eventually overcome.
Running out of time, big time.
But Bardot are now 10 minutes late for their performance.
I don't think mine are right, my levels.
As in little...
Like I can't hear everyone else very well. Okay.
Those you
Are
can
you
hear
going to take
yourself.
one out?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm scared. I don't know whether to or not.
Really? I if we're facing that way.
Sorry.
Come on, let's go.
The stage is there.
Let's go.
The stage like this.
Let's go. Walk, please.
Is it Sal on first?
Some people say that I'm hard to tame. They know that trouble is my middle name. Too dangerous, what you want from me? There's chemistry in my body. I've got you spinning down your Don't make me mad, 'cause you know I won't be Don't you treat me bad, don't you make me sad. All that could be deep as the ocean. If you love me true, I will live for you. Just remember I can be poison. I can be poison. You take me higher, you take me higher, you take me higher than I've ever been before. Bring the joy to my life with sweet harmony. You're taking me higher than ever. Without you with me, there's no way I could survive. My star is on deck. Someone is spiritual high. Give me up, give me all that I need. You're taking me higher than ever. Shaking me, making me, taking me higher than heaven. Thank you. Cause when I look into your eyes, something inside just feels right. I've never loved a love so real, so true, and it's all because of you. Got me, you got me where you want me. Nothing's gonna stop me. Got me, you got me where you want me. I'm your girl. Got me, you got me where you want me. Got me, you got me where you want me. I'm your girl. Got me, you got me where you want me. I'm your girl. Thank you very much for playing.
I had such a great time. It was the show that I've most enjoyed so far. I think they were so supportive. They weren't judging you, they were just enjoying it. That's what it's so all about.
It's good. I can hear my voice and I can hear the crowd, and they're all very happy to be there. And
puts a smile on the dog.
Loved it out there. It was great.
I did the Elle Macpherson underwear launch here when Elle Macpherson was flown in on the roof, and there are more people here to see us than Elle Macpherson.
The reward for fans who have waited since early morning is a signed CD. Over 1,500 have to be signed in 2.5 hours.
All right, keep coming. Please, number 2.
All those years of practicing your signatures paying off now. The girls are going out on a national run of Instores for the next week and a half in each capital city. A massive milestone having this many people. We're talking the Alanis Morissette, Mariah Carey's The World, and a lot of different groups that have been around, Backstreet Boys and all those sort of ones, which pull a crowd this size. So it's pretty phenomenal for a domestic artist.
I saw you spelling all the words.
Fantastic.
We're expecting less songs, so it was great. Yeah, it's good to have something.
What are the flowers for?
For the girls.
We've had such a good time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's going good. My hand's getting sore.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Right, you guys are hugging way too much. Why are you stopping them hugging them? It takes time. Look at all these people.
I read it last night for them so they could sign it, but
There you go.
it's good you didn't get your hair shaved. Second page. Yes.
This will be the end of the queue.
How long are you waiting for?
4 hours?
Are they worth it?
Yes.
Let's go, guys.
I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I've got to smell this pop.
Next week, there's plenty of continued pressure on the girls as they perform at the State Theatre. It's Bardot's 1-hour concert special.